call the meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Dan Horn.
Larry Hokenettle.
Scott Meredith.
Eva Krostrom.
Elaine Woodhurst Sloat.
Posting of the agenda was
Thursday, December 5th at 4:30.
approval of minutes, please.
I want to make a motion we approve the minutes for December 10th, 2002.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None? Minutes approved. Communications. Any public communications? All right. Any written communications? Reports from the board. Any board reports? Any staff reports?
No?
Nope. Any public reports? Nope. We're moving right along here. So we'll go to the applicants now for review. When we call your name, come up and stand over here and speak into the microphones. If you are approved, Elaine will contact you tomorrow, give you a call and tell you what to do. So we'll get going here. Rimfaxa.
He would like to show you his sculpture, then go outside and start sculpting when someone
Just 1 minute.
Okay, thank you.
I'll take care of that.
Okay.
This is nice. They're all alphabetized.
I just gotta come on up. Go ahead.
Oh, hello. My name is Nancy Skindalakis, and I work with Rimfaxa Publishing. And basically, what we have is 5 books. And can I pass this around or do this when we take a look at them?
Sure.
The one that you're probably most familiar with that we've published in hardcover is Dances with Wolves. We have a very close relationship with the author, who's also an Academy Award-winning screenwriter as well. The recently released sequel to Dances with Wolves, which will be in theaters in 2003. Marching to Valhalla, which was purchased by Oliver Stone. This is the most recent, Like a Running Dog, which is volume 1 of his autobiography. And Airman Mortensen, which is the 4 years of his time in the military service where he started his writing career. And I can pass this around if you guys want to take a look at these.
So you're a publisher, is
Yes.
what you do?
Yes, sir. We are a publishing company, and these are the 5 works. We started our company in May, and we got the rights to these books from Random House. And I can also pass this around that has the International Standard Book numbers and a little synopsis of each and every book, if you'd like to take a look at that. The other item that we're thinking of offering is, because the covers of The Holy Road and Dances with Wolves were done by Francis Livingston, who is a well-known artist. He's featured in galleries in Santa Fe, New York, and Arizona. We do have the posters. So this was the other thing we'd like to offer as well. We have, they look much nicer when we have them framed. But this is The Holy Road. We will offer the books autographed by the author, but we have basically, it's each and every poster is a picture of the cover of the book. But the 2 that are the most popular, I have to say, are Dances with Wolves and The Holy Road, which were done by the same artist, Francis Livingston. And that's basically the items that we have. Do you have any questions?
Are these books going to be autographed?
Yes, we will offer autographed books by the author, and we will offer the possibility, we will offer to anyone who's interested having the books personalized, where we will then mail the books back to them, personalized by the author. And at some point, we would like to have the author come to VillageFest.
And you are where? From Tucson, Arizona?
Yes, sir.
Does any part of your business here in the Palm Springs area?
Well, actually, the way that this all came about is we travel through Palm Springs quite a bit, and we were on tour. We were on a United States military tour, and we came through Palm Springs recently. And we were very, very interested in VillageFest because of the environment that it provides. But we have applied for a California sales permit, and from what I understand from the accounting office today, we should have received that number by now. We also have an internet business which does business all over the United States. We have these books placed in some bookstores, but only a few independent ones.
So they're all commercially available.
Well, books is a category.
Yeah,
period.
yeah.
And a
So we're
very,
trying to- Books aren't the question, it's the posters.
yeah.
These fit our category fine?
Yeah, books are
Right.
books.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's the posters.
It's the posters.
But the posters are all the covers.
And they're only going to be just the covers of these
The
5.
covers of actually, there is a tour poster in there, but actually the, I don't know if you wanna, are the covers of these 4.
How much are the posters going to sell for?
You know what, they sell for $15, and we have them also either autographed by the author or not.
I wouldn't see a problem with if they were just the cover of the book.
Yeah.
And then one tour, what is the tour one? Is it in there, the tour one?
The tour poster, we just sent a copy of all the posters we do to show you the work we do, but we're not offering the tour
Oh, okay.
poster for sale.
Okay, well then that
The
would
tour's
work.
over. Yeah, this,
Yeah, 'cause we have, you know, celebrity books. So we can't.
so it's just the 5.
I think it would really be great if you could have the authors.
Yeah, the author is otherwise engaged for the 12th, but we do intend to frequent VillageFest, and we really, really want to have the author provide a signing.
What
You
does
know, at
frequent
least-
mean?
Well, at this particular point, we're tied up until after the 1st of January. The 12th was the only date that we would be available. However, after that, we would try to do it maybe a couple times a month.
I would make a motion that we accept you under the rules and regulations of Village Fest, but posters only for the covers of the books.
Okay.
And I guess if you have the cover for your business,
Your tour.
that wouldn't be you wouldn't be selling it, but
No.
it would be displayed.
The only other thing we have is, it goes on we have velveteen table covers that go to the ground, and it has the horse on it, but that's not for sale. That's the only way that people
Yeah.
recognize us.
Well, you would have to make sure that Elaine approved your skirting, so that would be,
Oh,
that's a different thing.
Right.
Okay. I guess I make a motion.
Do you have
that
a
we accept.
second?
I second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Not opposed? Welcome.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay. Now we're gonna need to go down to T.
Rochelle?
Yeah, what they wanna do is they wanna show you, you've got
Okay.
work in progress with Tyler, and they don't have any pictures, they're doing the whole.
Okay,
So
okay.
she's got, she's working on this since 7, she's got pictures of it starting with the 7th, and wants to work on it, and then at the end of the meeting, show you guys.
Okay. Sounds
Okay, so
fair.
show 'em- yeah, just go around and show them where you're at with it. We show all of them, yeah. That way you guys can see where he's at, and then, yeah, we can see how much he's at.
Yeah.
He's gonna carve for the next hour.
Okay.
Very nice.
He's deaf, so she takes him.
Yep.
That's very nice.
In the back, and we'll finish.
Okay, go to work.
Good.
There you go, see a little bit.
So A?
Yeah, we'll get back to the room.
Yeah. Victory Christian Center. You know, because Eric's always been in, so I never.
Good afternoon, how are you?
Hi.
My name is Pastor Mark. I'm one of the associate ministers at Victory Christian Center. We're located in Rancho Mirage at Bob Hope and Dinah Shore. For the last 11 years, we presented our Living Nativity here in the Valley. For the last 3 years, we presented it at the VillageFest in downtown Palm Springs. And we would like to do that again this year. Have a couple pictures for you to look at if you haven't seen us in the past here. Just to share with you real briefly, our goal in being down at the Village Fest is just to bring joy to the community for Christmas. We're not there to promote our church. We don't pass out tracts or anything like that. Our goal is just to add to the festivities and share the joy of the holidays and Christmas time. So we set up a stable and have 2 or 3 live animals, shepherds, wise men, cast and choir. So we don't sell anything.
Nice.
Yeah, I liked him. I've seen him before.
Yeah.
It was a nice Christmas
Thank you.
feature.
Yeah.
I remember.
Last year we were across from Starbucks and we enjoyed the coffee.
I'll make a motion, we approve Victory Christian Center for their live nativity scene.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None? Welcome.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks.
What's that little goat's name?
You know, that goat passed away this
Oh,
year,
Oh,
so
that's too
I
bad.
love that goat.
we have a different one, so
Desert Hot Springs High School.
thank you.
Good luck. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, appreciate it.
Desert Hot Springs High School? Boy, if I didn't show up to school. That's it. Chesney?
Hi. I owe you letters of exclusivity for Gary High and Patricia Grin. Now Patricia has given me her, exclusive rights to sell for her at Village Fest. Gary has stipulated that he'll just be selling these pen and ink watercolor desert scenes. And he says that in his letter. He's not gonna be selling his oil paintings of jazz scenes and things like that, so I just wanna make that clear. These are the same ones I got last month.
Do you remember? Do you want to see them again?
I think
How was it with this? We proved.
the arts,
We need to know.
Me,
It was
my
you.
artwork,
And we needed
right.
to see that, okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
we needed letters of,
Okay. I remember now.
so that's what we're after?
Can I have a photocopy of them and send the copies up there? Yeah,
Do you want those copies? They have a copy, I have a copy.
Okay,
Take
yeah, we
those.
should keep them in our,
Yeah,
These look like the originals.
because you have the
though.
originals. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Those are yours.
Do I have a
You want
motion?
them, You got them.
Oh, I wasn't here. You make a motion.
Yeah, he wasn't here. He didn't have to do it.
Okay, well, I make a motion to approve based on the letters of the selling of those 2 artists. Remember their names? We haven't written down here.
Gary and Pat.
There we go. Gary and Pat.
I'll second it.
all in favor? Aye?
Aye.
Opposed? None opposed?
Okay.
Good
thanks,
luck,
guys.
thank you.
Good luck, you guys.
Yeah.
Father's Heart Ranch.
Wonder what happens when it turns bad. We get
Yeah. Tough crowd out there today.
My name is Peter Johnston. I'm the program director of a new facility that's being, actually, we're just about to complete. We've already about probably a week away from being licensed, and we'll be caring for abused kids from the Coachella Valley, ages 6 to 12 boys. So as we prepare, we're going to start here in the new year, and we're hoping to do a fundraiser there at the Village Fest. We'd like to do gift wrapping. We'd like to sell homemade Carmel suckers. We'd like to have a Santa Claus and do some pictures if possible, and then also some baked goods. We're only looking to do this for 2 weeks, and I don't know if that's a problem or not. That would be on the 12th and the 19th. But it would be really helpful for us in supplementing the costs of training our staff and also in preparing for just reaching out to these kids. So I have here a couple things for you that I was instructed to bring. I have a 501c3 status of our facility. And then I also have 5 flyers here. I think I got 5. And I may be short one, and I apologize for that. But you're welcome to have that and take a look at it. And other than that, that's our intention, just to do some fundraising for our program. And don't know if you have any questions.
Where's your facility in Desert Hot Springs?
We're actually right on the border of Desert Hot Springs. We're in Sky Valley, but
So like with the gift wrapping, you'd just be wrapping a gift, and if they would like to give a donation at that
exactly.
point. Got it. That sounds like a good idea for all the vendors. You never know. Go find a quick gift, get it wrapped.
That's,
You're all
that's
set.
the idea there, and then help out kids in crisis in the meantime. So,
Who would be doing the wrapping?
well, we have 7 employees, and then we also have about 5 volunteers already set up that would love to help out when possible.
The only thing is with the candies and the cookies, or I guess for the health department. I don't know how that.
We'll have them each
You'll have to-
individually wrapped,
Okay.
and I've had about 20 of these suckers, and they're just the best things. They're made by the founder. His wife makes them, and she's gonna. We already have it set up. If we get approved, we've got tomorrow all day. We'll be making these suckers and things, and they're all individually wrapped, and so I don't
Still
think.
need to go down to the health department.
Okay, still need to go through the health department. Okay.
Otherwise, I think it's a great idea. I make a motion to approve.
I
Authors Heart
second it.
Ranch.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Me.
Just, the suckers are okay upon approval by the health department.
Right,
Mhm.
all the food, yeah.
And then to get that approval, if I may ask.
You have to be on the health department at the corner of a racket club in Palm Canyon.
Okay.
Look
And
at
just
what-
do I bring a sample, or do they tell me what
They'll
to do
tell you
from
what
there?
you need to do, yeah.
Okay.
So you're gonna bring Santa down with like a little Polaroid camera and stuff?
You got it.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, that'll be
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Good luck.
United Children's Fund.
Hello.
Hi.
My name is Anna, and
It is.
what I was planning to do, 2 things. First, I am raising some money for the Christmas presents for the kids at the Boys and Girls Club and the party, but I'm a little behind, not having enough money. And I was thinking if I could, but the second thing is leading to something else. I'm organizing a Families Day at the Palm Springs High School, and Mr. Wright is behind that. And we try to raise some seeds money. Like I have these brochures. Maybe somebody likes to get involved. The Families Day is when you're gonna have, the different consulting or services for the youth or different things, selling food and little exercises in the morning. Because we have never done something like that, and that will be something very good. And I thought if I am nonprofit, here I have the state and the federal.
What are you going to have at your booth? Are you just going to have a
I
table?
was thinking to have a table, to have the brochure, and if it was possible, I wrote this book, if I could temporarily either offer or the people can order, as the funds would be used for that purpose. Because we need upfront money.
Where do the funds go? When,
United Children's Network. There's a
who
name of the
collects them?
organization.
You do?
Yeah. If somebody's interested in the
How-
book or
have
they
you
can
done
make a
this
donation.
before?
What,
An organization like this? I mean, you're just starting out. This is just new.
well, I did raise, when I lived in Marin County, yeah, I did okay, But then I was very busy doing different things. And I did give a Christmas party last year at the same place at Agua Caliente for the after-school programs, and I gave a present to everybody. The Agua Caliente Cathedral City. And there were only 40 kids, but now I like to do it for 100 kids. But these families, they, Mr. Wright, we were thinking, he's the principal, we were thinking to do a run, but I thought it's better to have like a family day when you have different booths and all nonprofit organizations have offer what the services that they provide and food vendors and stuff like that. And I would just need it until February, because we plan the event to be for Families Day, like first week of March. So maybe 5-6 times.
Have they done this before?
What?
Have you done this before at Village
Yeah,
Fest?
no, not here, not here at Village Fest, not at Village Fest. I'm just, asking to do it now.
We're waiting for her to read the
Oh, I see.
paperwork to make sure
Yeah, go ahead.
we're okay.
So
No, no,
do you have another one? Because this is good for 8 years and 4 months.
Oh, well, this is still good. I mean,
Well,
that is
80
good.
It's dated 1987. So
Well,
that's,
this is when the time I got it. I'm
well, I
still.
know. I mean, do you have the
No,
other saying
no,
it's good
because
now?
they don't
Okay,
send you anything. Believe me, they only cancel
You
you.
should
But
have a C number. You should
well,
have-
there is a C on the
I
bottom. I
understand,
think.
but this one's void. This one's void.
Oh, no, that's not what the one that was for the for the California.
It says this one will extend for 8 years and 4 months and 15 days.
Well,
Okay,
this
so
you know how.
87,
No, you know how I have.
There's
Anyway,
3,
as I said,
4, 5.
because the you can see that California
Oh, yeah.
one that I just got in May.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, it says it's revoked. I know.
You know, but not your
That's the
revoked.
state board of
You just
equalization.
say I didn't.
See,
pay
and
the fees.
my question is when the funds, if you collect them, it looks like go to your address.
Well, it goes to the United Children's Investment. That's why.
Well,
it's
I know,
written
but do
there.
you have a separate checking account for
yes,
that?
Yes, I do. I can tell you. Of course I do. Yeah, I have the account with California Federal Bank.
No, I think your research fund, maybe if Mr. Wright you'd get a letter of recommendation from him that
Yeah.
you did this and he is behind it and sponsoring it as part of the school. That might be, yeah, and that would be helpful, and then a current nonprofit.
Yeah. Well, as I said, I know I am current. Maybe I didn't look at the right thing because I am current. I've been
Yeah, well, I just want you to bring
until 2 years ago. You know.
Yeah, if you could bring
This is
it.
state board of equalization. This is where you pay your taxes. Has nothing to do with it.
Well, this is a
state. This is federal. I want the
Well, I
federal
know, but
nonprofit number.
the state and the federal, I know you're never revoked. I wish I brought it from the IRS. I want to make sure that everything is there, because she was questioning me when I asked something at the recreation park. And, you
Yeah,
know,
we have to have a copy of that though. So if you could get that for us and come back.
well, it's going to be too late, thank you. Because you only meet once a month.
Well, we meet every
Twice.
2 weeks.
We're not gonna meet on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
It'll be January 14th.
Well, but you want to do it in
She
January and
told me-
February.
She told me once a month because I applied
Well,
a
fine.
month ago and she was saying.
Well, you better get
only
that
meet
one.
once
Well,
a
that would
month.
still give you the whole, when you're
Yeah,
doing it
January
to
and
promote Family
February.
Day, then it'll give you all of January and all of February.
That all depends on how,
Yeah.
that you get something prior to, because not to wait 3 weeks before, if you didn't raise anything. It's very hard to beg people for money, that's why I thought I'll do something, on my own, because there are thousands of nonprofits that compete for the funds, and they always,
Well, what we're after is a letter from Mr. Wright and current
Non-profit.
tax exempt or non-prop.
Yeah, we just have to see those and then bring it back.
no, okay, the only thing I
Thank
can
you.
do is call them, thank you, call them, I know.
Or if she,
that I
seeing
got.
we don't meet for a while, if she could just get them to Elaine for verification.
Okay, so
Is that
we're
it?
just gonna
That's it.
No,
we're just gonna postpone that,
it's
right?
not.
Okay.
But can I please have that, for the one Thursday, for these presents for the kids, and that's what Caliente? I don't make up stories, I paid myself last year, least before Christmas for that purpose, for this gift for Christmas present?
If your paperwork's in order, yes.
Okay, I will bring it right
I mean, the board has to vote on it, but we need your current paperwork on it.
I could get it, but
We don't have a problem with the program, it's just we need the paperwork straight.
I'll give it to you then.
All right.
I'm confused with what she wants to do, though. I'm confused. I'm not understanding what.
Could you come back up,
Yeah,
please?
No, I just thought if I could be permitted.
She wants to have a booth to people give her money.
No, I know, but she said something else with presents. Now I'm confused.
No, I was asking if it was okay, because you see, when you decide,
But what do you?
takes 2 weeks. If I could at least do one time before Christmas, to your question, you do to get the writer from Mr. Right.
Obviously is proper. I mean, we need to see the current tax ID number. And
Okay, but if I bring it to Elaine prior,
Current nonprofit
Yes.
tax ID number.
if I gave it to Elaine, would be okay to participate on the 19th of December before Christmas, 1 week.
And what do you want people to do at your booth?
To buy my book. And I have a little sign saying,
And give you contributions?
Yes. And it says
To,
that
and then you will buy the gifts?
Yes.
It's not to
And you
bring
will
an
buy-
unwrapped gift to your booth?
no, because they wouldn't know about that. This is just that.
Yeah, but see, I don't know about it either, because if you don't, well, if we see the tax number, but otherwise, people just giving you money, I don't think we can be responsible for that, unless we've got the, right?
Well,
Yeah, she bring it into
Because I
Elaine.
get a non-profit, yeah. Because I
Bring-
see the Shriners, they have their little,
But they, yeah, but they have.
Oh, but they
nonprofit
have
But
number.
I do have two, I will bring it to you.
Yeah, bring
I
it,
didn't look,
please.
I know I am, okay, I just didn't look at that. It's the tape right there, but I don't use it very often to show, just somebody safety, for taking your time.
Is that all? Can we go on? We have a motion? Anybody? Of
I make a
approval or
motion
denial?
that we accept, under the conditions that she brings her current tax papers and forms to Elaine, and everything is in order and proper. Until then, we can't. Or she can come back here if it's time for the thing, if she doesn't get to. I mean, I don't think we're against the program, it's just she doesn't have all the information. Right?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Opposed.
Should we move on?
Yes. Yeah. It's just not sitting good. Nicole Brosey.
Hello,
Aye.
I came from Santa Fe and I make jewelry. And I'd like to show you. I sit around, I make the bags I had designed the bags. I guess I'm gonna start over here.
We're looking at the jewelry in the bags, correct? Is that what we're looking at? Okay, I'm confused.
Trying to do this as fast as possible.
These are what, printed or?
This is screen
Like
printed,
screen
is all my
printed.
designs.
Okay. So you sell just the pouch or you're selling the jewelry?
No, I
with
sell,
pouches and
the
accessories?
pouch comes with the jewelry.
Got it, okay.
Okay.
So what you're selling is the jewelry and the pouch is just?
Yes.
Got it.
Loophole.
So anyway, now, what are these stones?
These are turquoise and coral that you have there,
Okay.
and silver.
So each one comes in a pouch.
And they're all different individual, yes.
So they come as like as a set.
Yeah.
Do you cut these stones?
No, I don't cut the stones.
Where do you?
I have suppliers.
You
which
buy
I
the
have-
stones,
Yes.
and you buy these little grommets, and then you string them together.
Yes, and they're all individual. There's no two alike. I'm in the camera.
So I want to just clarify this. So you sell this as a set in this bag or in a bag?
Or in a bag that if it's not this, it will be a hand painted bag.
You don't have any of those with you?
I don't have any of those with me. Sorry.
Where else do you sell your things?
In Santa Fe,
Where?
New Mexico,
Uh-huh.
at the Inn on the Alameda.
Do you have a shop there?
No, I work there, but I'm allowed to sell my
Yeah.
jewelry there.
Regardless of the bag.
And what are you going to do? Are you going to be here now?
Well, I'm going. It depends on what you all tell me, because then I'll make arrangements to be at least here for a month or 6 weeks, and to participate in the fest. I did the trip specifically to find this out, so I can make arrangements.
Well, we have a no beating situation and assembled, excuse me, where this is just basically assembled. It doesn't qualify.
Fine, but my argument to this was I came here last August and I went to the VillageFest and I saw some of this, and that's why I was here, because
Well,
Elaine has explained
on
to
your
me.
argument, we have some people that are grandfathered in
Yes.
that we have no
Yes.
control
She
over.
explained that to me. but
Okay.
I'm taking a shot
So then
anyway.
you went ahead and came all the way from New Mexico?
Yes.
Okay.
So since I was here, I thought I'd see you anyway.
Yeah. Well. So. Yeah. Yeah.
She already's all the way here, she might as well come to the
So
meeting.
it's really nice, but
Okay.
um,
Okay.
I'll make a motion that we deny Nicole Barassi for
Well, then
Village Fest.
somebody's got to be first in a denial.
I second.
it's very nice stuff, though.
Thank you. I got everything back.
Did we get a second?
Yes, I did.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None. Sorry.
Thank you for your time.
Thank
okay?
you.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks.
Essence aromatherapy packs. Essence. All right. Rachel Fernando. Rachel. Sequoia Orchards. There we go.
Feels strange when the only one that's selling a farmer's market products. I'm Gary Andre, and I'm the owner and operator of Sequoia Orchards. We've been doing apples, apple juice, and gourmet mushrooms since 1984. Here is a copy of our grower certificate and our state processing license for apple juice. I brought samples of the apple juice if anybody would like to try some.
Let's see one. See your bottling or packaging.
Yeah, not this year.
Just the apple juice.
Yeah, we had a hailstorm in May and it just, yeah. Got a lot of apples for juice, but not too many fresh apples. If it was a better season, I would, yes, be here to also to see if we
Grow
could.
all your own apples?
Everything. We do everything ourselves. We do the growing, we do the bottling.
So that will be your booth, that apple.
Yeah, I set it up. I have one table where I put the gourmet mushrooms, which comes out in,
What do they look like?
just, we have shiitakes, oysters,
How are
portobellos.
they packaged?
In 5-pound boxes, and we sell them by the pound.
So what do we do when we purchase them? Just, do you?
Yeah, I package them up, I weigh them, and
They're loose?
in paper bags. We sell them in paper bags.
Are they organic?
No, they're not.
Okay, you have them in paper
They're in
bag.
bulk. They're in bulk boxes. They're in bulk 5 and
Uh-huh,
10-pound boxes.
uh-huh.
And I set up a nice display, and all the mushrooms are out, and people come in and they look at them.
Can the customer touch the mushrooms?
We don't like for people to touch the
No,
mushrooms because
we
a
don't
lot of
like-
people.
We don't like that
No,
at all.
no. And then I do the bagging myself,
So I would just tell you what variety.
what you would like and on how much.
And you grow all the mushrooms
We
yourself?
grow all the mushrooms. All cultivated indoors in buildings, so we have some year round. In the wintertime, it is a little bit cold, and then.
And kind of what are the price, the juice is going to sell for what?
$2 for a pint, up to $8 per gallon. So it's two. This is the quart, which is $3. Half gallons are $4.50, and gallons are $8.
And then the mushrooms are,
They range from $4 a pound on the creminis to the shiitakes, which are $10 per pound.
I make a motion that we approve Sequoia Orchards for juice, apples at some point, and mushrooms.
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None opposed? Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Would anyone like this sample of this juice?
Sure.
Leave it? Sure. You can have it during your break. Huh?
Thanks.
Sounds great.
Thanks a lot.
I wanted mushrooms.
Those are too expensive.
Shake it before you drink it.
Okay, thank you.
The new moon. The new moon. String art kits.
Thank you very much.
Cosmo Inc.
Thank you.
Cosmo.
What is this one?
Somebody's got
Susan Turner?
which is Cosmo.
Yeah.
Sunny Bonsall.
Bonsai.
Bonsai.
Hello.
I'm selling bonsai.
This is New Moon?
No.
Oh.
Sunny
Oh,
Bonsai.
When I was young, my grandpa teach me bonsai, so now I'm make bonsai for hobby and living.
Those are nice.
How much are what do your bonsai sell for?
It's about 20, 40, 60, 100. So
How old is that one?
about 16 years.
Wow.
That one next, what kind is that one?
Peach tree,
Oh, peach tree.
yes. You need more information, I have this picture.
right now we have one bonsai vendor that sells the bamboo. And
This is ficus, ginseng ficus. In Oriental, people believe they brings you good luck and health.
Very nice. I make a motion that we accept sunny bonsai trees for the, under the rules and regulations of Village Fest, I guess, for the farmers market area.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. They're so cute. I just love those things.
Very cool.
They're holding back.
Yeah. Tong Day. Tong Day.
Tondas.
Da.
Merry Christmas,
I love it. Thank you. You too.
May the picture, paper cut out picture. Could I pass you it? And then I explain to you how to do it.
Did you make this?
My partner, yes. And besides the cutting out, and all of them is my design. Include the color, matching color together, match. So, and this one.
We have some of these. We approved with this before.
Okay, about this. I have too many styles, so I don't bring it together all of them. But just the colors, black color, red color, and colors. So
Do you have any receipts or photographs of you making this,
That's our partner that makes them.
or your
yeah, that's
partner?
my partner. And beside the paper, and all of this, the lighting color, and all of this right here and center is my design. All of them is my design.
Do you
Just-
paint them as well?
Yes,
Your design and you paint them?
yes. And non-paint.
Paper cut.
The paper
That's
cut.
paper cut.
The paper cut.
The reason I'm asking is
Yeah.
this is a widely available art form that I see in a lot of places.
Mhm.
So we need to have the artist here. We need to see you either
Oh.
making it,
You know,
or we need to have photographs of you being
oh,
included
yeah.
in producing
My
it.
partner come back to China for, the Chinese New Year, for Chinese New Year.
Mm-hmm. But we would need to see those things as proof that you make
it's
them.
Just this is my design. Just he is cut out. All of this here and the lighting color, all together, all of them is my design.
You mean the whole the matting and everything is what you're talking about?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it's my design.
Well, yeah. But see, as long as you're using this as the art, we have to see that the artist that is doing that,
Oh,
you have to have
it's just,
pictures,
yes, pictures.
and you have to have,
Oh yeah, I can do it for you.
no, I know that, but we have to see him doing it.
This is by us.
Because like he says, you can get those anywhere. You have to prove to us that it makes,
Just by the very tiny line
Yeah,
and
I know.
scissors.
we've had demonstrations of it several times.
And,
It's very tedious, yeah.
the very
I think you have to get us those things. We can't approve you like it is now.
why?
Well, because of we have no receipts of anything you buy. We have no pictures of the artist doing this.
What kind of picture?
And then if you have this.
Photographs.
We also have.
Photographs.
We have to have a letter that you have permission and authority to sell those for the
From the
artist.
artist.
From the artist, like that other lady just brought us. She had to have a, as they are, we can't accept them under our rules and regulations.
I know, but sometimes I can, inside I can, yes, I can do it.
Yeah,
But my partner is together.
Yeah.
We are together and do it
yeah,
together.
yeah, so you have to get those things, and then when you get those things, then we could look at it again.
Your partner needs to come.
Yeah,
But
The
we
meeting.
come to the
Correct.
meeting.
He needs to be in the booth.
Oh, yes,
There's
here.
supposed to be the
Is it-
artist in the booth.
uh-huh.
He come to back.
When he comes back, then you can come to another meeting.
I'll make a motion that we deny Tongda International at this time.
Are you understanding or no?
I second it.
Okay.
I understand.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay,
Thank you.
Sorry.
You're welcome.
Me.
And okay, excuse me. I have other products. Could you like to see them?
Of your work?
Are they made by
Yes.
you?
Mm-hmm.
You have pictures of you showing you making them?
That's just the picture and other.
But you don't
for
have pictures
Christmas.
of you making
A
them?
photograph of you making it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have
I
pictures?
have, yes.
Photographs?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Okay.
She's. Janizarium Designs.
Are we reading still?
Waiting for her.
Okay, because I heard you say my name.
Are you?
Well, you don't know what we were saying.
Oh,
Wait,
you're next.
You can put me in the back.
you're in trouble.
Are you gonna show us pictures or no?
The picture, yes. I don't sell pictures.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Are you gonna show us something else?
No.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, you're up.
I'm totally afraid now. Only 'cause I interrupted and got in trouble. Okay, I am a glass artist, but also a dreaded jeweler.
Your dreaded
A
jewelry?
dreaded jeweler.
Wow.
Okay, my glass work is spectral vases. This is kiln-fired glass. These are. Should I pass them around?
Yeah, just bring them over here.
Okay. I have pictures of the different stages. I had to take the pictures. I tried to stick a body part of me in there, but it was hard to do.
And this is it, so you took
This-
it out.
This is what it looks like as it comes out of the kiln. This is what it looks like when it goes in. That's the mold I do it on. These are my glass crates and my kiln. Okay, that's the first one. Here's my receipts for glass, going back like a bazillion years. I just moved to California, so everything's not unpacked. I will also be bringing in my hand-painted bowls, and this is a picture of me doing them. But I don't have anything to show you of the hand-painted bowls right now because I haven't got my kiln set up yet. And I sold at my whole gallery before I left Colorado at the end of October. So I would like to bring these bowls in through the course of the season.
You
And-
just need to bring one back here and just have it be an add-on.
Okay. Do I have to come to another meeting, or can I show you the pictures of me doing
No,
them?
you have to bring the actual piece.
Okay. So here's some receipts for my glass. And this is my jewelry. This piece and what I'm wearing that I have. Okay, I tumble and drill all my own stones, and I have receipts for the raw materials.
You make
pictures.
glass beads?
I make glass beads. I make dichroic pendants.
See, this is
I
the
cut
kind
all of it raw from sheets of glass, and I have pictures of me doing all of it.
Cool.
Does a yes?
What? Yes.
I also make beads called Mokumi Gane, which is a clay bead. And so the whole necklaces are made from beads that I've handmade. Here's me making beads. I'm not totally unpacked yet, so my studio looks really raw. but this is what I do.
What were you tumbling?
Is I tumble turquoise and I tumble, I buy raw semi-precious, tumble and drill it. And then when I make bracelets, all my stuff is all.
What are you tumbling and drilling? You're telling me
I'm
this
looking,
here?
I'm looking, I can't find it. Oh my god, oh, it's over here.
Yeah, your time's almost up.
No, don't tell her that. Just take a breath.
Please, I drove 2 hours and drank 8 pots of coffee on the
Ding.
way. Okay, this bead,
Yeah, I can tell.
the beads are hand.
Did you stop by Starbucks on the way?
Calm down, calm down.
I'm so excited about this. This is like the whole.
Well, so you make all of your own beads?
make everything.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
good. That's what we
All
like to see.
handmade.
Handmade
Tumbled,
beads.
drilled. There's even pictures of me.
Well, tell me about this one. This is melted glass.
That's melted glass. So I started off with a sheet of clear glass. Then I take several pieces of diacrylic and I place it on the clear glass. I fire it into a first piece cabochon, then I put it on a saw and I slice it. Then I put it back in the kiln with another sheet of clear glass underneath it. I take a piece of bamboo and I roll it in fiber paper. And I lay the pieces of glass over the bamboo fiber paper. And when the glass melts, it creates a hole in it, which is how they're strung. This is PMC silver, which starts out as a clay. Did you say this is an art?
Yes.
I
And what
think
about
it is
this?
too. This is my religion. Yes,
you made
this is PMC clay. I roll it out, I form it. Then when it goes in the kiln, it shrinks between 12 and 30%, depending on what type of PMC I'm using. And so I can make big pieces that shrink down. I brought some raw PMC with me as well as the receipts so that you can see them. Here's another example of the PMC on the jewelry. It is 99.8% sterling, and I can stamp it when it's
Okay,
done.
now here, let's talk about this one. You
Okay.
made this.
Yes, that is a mouthful.
But these little blue
Those I
ones.
don't make, but these I did.
See, this is fine, but those are not.
You can't have any
Well-
unhandmade beads in the entire construction.
Well,
I mean, only this is
Your
like
other-
this
see,
is a bead
those are
that I
so-
would sell for $100
I
by
know.
itself.
those are so nice. See,
Right.
all of that you've made.
Right.
See, 75% of it would have to be your beads.
Okay.
75%
So
handcrafted.
couldn't you create something and take?
Yeah, I'd be getting up into like $1,000 a necklace at that point.
Because what we'd have to look at is if this piece here
Yeah.
warrants 75% of the rest of it,
Uh-huh.
then it'd be okay.
Seeing what we're trying to look at, I just see these
Which
right away.
that is a
Right.
pretty
I mean,
big
if
hump.
the thing is, if I have
A nice
out 10
piece.
necklaces and 9 of them are 100% everything I did, and 1 or 2 have a large
And you know
focus
what? That's the
piece.
one everybody would see. They would say, "Look at that. She's stringing this."
Okay, I see. So you're trying to avoid having people
Right,
come in and try to
right.
be
And
crazy.
jewelry is one of the hard.
Okay.
Come and say, well, we saw it down there.
So this here.
I made every single one of those, but I didn't make the heshi. But I mean, I made that and that. So
Okay, well, see, that's 75%,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
So you don't want my octopus.
Well, I think
Well,
yes, but
It's
without
borderline.
that-
Okay.
You could
well,
put a little more of your own beads in
A
it.
little more of my handmade glass beads in it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Keep in mind when you're creating your jewelry that it needs, for VillageFest, it needs to be, each piece needs to be 75%
75%.
handmade.
Okay, so here's the PMC, which is what this silver is crafted from. And I also brought some PMC if you want to see it. These are PMC pieces about to come out of
See,
the
when
kiln.
you're doing these, see, you're buying one of a kind that you're not.
That's
And is there any way you
fresh
could
out of the kiln.
sign them, perhaps?
Oh, yeah,
or
I'm going to.
scratch them, or
They'll all be signed. This has been like a month of panic to prepare for this.
Yeah, I think we see that. I
After
think
the
you've.
handcraft.
I think you've explained. No, you have very nice things.
The,
You have very nice things.
yeah.
earrings.
Now, what are the earrings?
This is all dichroic. It's all the same. And my bracelets. I make every single piece of that.
Like what? You
Each
make
of
this.
these.
You don't make that.
No, I take these. You come all on.
You glue. You make
no,
these
I
stones.
I don't glue them. I put each of these together. I roll each jump ring, and then I actually
Okay. Well, that's 75. No.
Yeah, no, definitely.
You prove your point.
Okay, all right.
I get it.
No, it's the approval thing.
No,
It
that's
goes
not-
back to high school.
No, you know what you're doing. Lord, we wouldn't dare not.
I think that's
I make a.
everything.
I make a.
Wait,
See if
wait,
I
wait,
have
wait,
anything else
wait,
to
wait.
show you.
She has more.
I have it. Oh
PMC.
my God. Yeah.
If anybody's interested, it's a really cool product. Mitsubishi Motors. Okay. Oh wait, last thing, sorry, I promise I'll leave. 2 beads and my little saying sentences. Okay?
Your little saying sentences.
I make those beads. Is that okay that this is in there though?
Yeah, the made part is.
Yeah, the glass beads are all handmade. That's all cane glass.
The white ones?
Yeah. No, that's a
Isn't
crystal.
it awful what speaks?
Everything but the findings, like in this.
Right.
The
Well,
silver
basically,
findings.
these aren't
I
either.
make all those.
So what you do is you take these out.
Okay. And raise your prices accordingly. I'm gonna have to. but I
Well,
will.
see,
Well,
when you
her
look,
beads.
but see, if you look at this,
But that's
it's beautiful.
75% my
Do you
beads
think
there. Yeah.
that you made these
Yeah.
beads,
Uh-huh.
but all of this you did not make.
Well,
You didn't.
but I
make-
mean, if we measure
What
it.
about that one? You didn't make that.
No,
one.
I didn't make that.
See that just can't qualify. And your beads can,
But the fact that they have findings
but that
between
looks 50-50. I don't know, let them. I don't know. It's jewelry puts us to the test.
I understand that.
I think these are a very close call myself. I just think if you didn't have these little crystal parts, and then you could say that most all this was your own glasswork.
It's just unattractive without some sort of embellishment.
Well, but why couldn't you make these smaller? Make
Well, I
some
do.
other
I make them
ones.
smaller here, but if you
Yeah, take these and put them into a necklace like this. Put these 2 necklaces together and it'd be a winner.
do you think the orange and the red go well?
Well, you know what I mean. A different
These
one.
are my last thing. These are my little desk plaques, and they're really like women oriented because I'm a woman, and that's my thing.
So they must say something.
Because that's the only person that buy them.
If you are not living on the edge,
You'd be
you are
surprised.
taking up too much room.
Ouch.
This is your
Touche.
saying. If you're not,
I am.
if
That
you're,
is me.
if you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much room.
That's most women nowadays.
Well-behaved women rarely make history.
I love that one.
I think women
These are
would.
cool.
I think women would like those. They're out.
They do actually.
I know
sell
they're out
very
of
well.
control. Yeah.
So you've made the little frames, is what you've done?
This is Oh yeah, these are
Yes,
too
I didn't
much.
come up with these quotes myself. This is me rolling them out. Here's my raw materials. Here's the gold leaf. Here's the finished product.
Now see, these are fine.
And
don't
that's
have-
mokumigame. And this is fused glass. And
See,
that's the same.
And this is fine.
Okay.
Because see, you've got that. These are fine. I think you really know what we're
Yeah,
saying.
I do. I do. I respect what.
I
respect
just-
that you guys don't need to go through this every single time.
I
We're
just
going the-
I just think that those. I don't think we have a question, do we?
Let's see those.
But oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You want them, and you're just going to keep them carefully under the
I thought you were
paper.
going to give them to me or something.
Well, if you would just accept them, I will.
Go away as soon as you make a motion.
One way or another. But if you think I'm loud when I'm happy, you should
Oh
hear
my
me cry.
And just the colored here. Which is your necklace.
Aren't you glad I came?
Majority of it.
Also, I'll be doing a small comedy act.
Gee, our show won't be canceled.
So that would warrant the percentage base.
You guys decide.
Here's raw materials.
You've got a lot of that. We know you're making it.
I just need to make a living to pay this stuff off.
Now, are you just cutting the rod, or you're making?
No, I make the rod, and
Okay.
I cut it, everything.
Okay.
I blow the beads, all of it. I do
Okay.
every stage of the design.
Alrighty. Just wanted to verify.
Yep.
The little picture is sort of.
Based on the fact, Dan, that the amount of time it takes to make a glass bead opposed to assembling this, I think it meets the criteria.
What do you say, Dan? Dan's mad at me. I started with him.
No, I'm not mad at you. I said.
You made eye contact.
I said my.
I shouldn't. I'm sure New York.
I said mine.
Serial designs. Yeah.
Shonda
for everything we've seen?
I think everything.
Just everything. Just everything.
Everything on the application.
Just with parentheses of dams.
I'll
Well,
second it.
Understanding
That
if
she
Dan
works a
comes
little-
by and has something he wants me to pull, I'll pull it.
No, if they approve.
No, the
Understand
amount of
that I
time.
need to start buying Dan coffee
The
on
amount
a
of time
regular
it.
basis.
The amount
No,
of
but
time it
just-
takes to. Go ahead.
I just think that when I second, have we voted? We don't need to carry.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None?
Good.
Namaste.
Dan did.
Thank you
Yeah.
very
The
much.
same face. Thank you.
Dan, I'll make
Your,
an effort
your
to
little,
respect
your little
position.
sayings.
Ooh, you see, almost
Yeah,
lost that.
see. Stephanie will be.
I think you guys need this for your. I'll look for it for you.
Oh. No, you do. It's very nice.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sorry for taking so much time, guys.
You had a lot of
It's
stuff.
all right.
You
It's
were
all right.
fun.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Yay! She's done.
Clay gal.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna go to her booth.
Yeah.
She kicked my can of pop all over the
I'm not surprised.
I said she kicked my can of soda under here. And I'm gonna get in trouble.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
My name is Naira Bersegia. I'm doing ceramics. I'm a potter. 100% handmade ceramics, wall hangings. Pottery. Those are 100% food safe, oven safe. I also have stuff definitely microwave safe. These two pieces are just pottery samples, and I also do wall pieces, wall sculptures, hanging on a wall.
What would something like that sell for?
Pardon me,
What would that sell for?
$300.
It's very nice.
Very
And
nice.
usually they are come with groups. I have only one sample over here. Grouping means they are very similar with the colors, with the sizes, and different shapes.
You sign all your pieces?
Yes, I do.
Are the
Yes,
bowls signed?
Bowls are signed too.
Very nice.
Okay, look in the back. Here's another piece as a wall hanging. This is also one part of the group composition. So also they hang like this. And they can also be like a centerpiece for a low table. They won't scratch. I can also put the pads, soft pads, they won't scratch.
Do you have receipts and photographs?
Sure, I do. Those are the receipts, just
Where else do you show?
I show, I was here 2 weeks ago in Palm Springs for the Palm Festival
Up at
in the
the.
park.
I thought I saw you over.
And this is the business representation card. I also do ceramic wood tables.
I saw you. Very nice.
Oh, you remember that? I go Beverly Hills, Arthur Fair in the Gardens, and then Pennsylvania Buyers Market. Those are also wall hangings, and there can be also centerpieces.
Do you guys want me to pass all this?
Well, maybe just one is
And
probably.
each piece is signed also.
They're very nice.
Yeah. Cool.
Do you want them?
Very cool.
Okay. I make a motion under the rules and regulations of VillageFest that we accept the clay gal.
Thank you.
They're very nice.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None? Welcome.
I love the texture. I love feeling this kind of stuff.
Yeah, Elaine will call you tomorrow.
Let's pass back that.
Do they go to get a license?
Can I do, since it's like more than 2 hours drive?
You come over here.
Yeah.
All right.
Talk to
For
her.
20 minutes. Come over this way,
Now,
then go
two, I should have told everybody before, if you're approved before 5 o'clock, and if you need to go up and get your business license from the city, or your permits, anything you need.
I have a time
You
now?
could do that before 5 o'clock. Would save you a trip back down.
So 20 minutes is enough for me to do it now?
Yeah,
Yeah, just go down to the city clerk and,
Okay.
Not if you're talking with that jewelry lady.
Tiffany Shepherd. Oh, yeah.
Those are cool.
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you. Well, this was fast. I don't have time to.
See, when it all meets the criteria, it doesn't take very long.
Hello, my name is Tiffany Shepherd, and I'm a local candle maker in the San Diego area. I live in the University Heights area to be exact, and I just recently opened up a small candle shop where I make everything in the store. And I recently branched out into bath products, so I do bath bombs now, soaps, and lotion sticks, and bath gels. But as I said, I originated as a candle maker, and this is a few of my products. This is the natural beeswax. This is one of the featured fragrances that I do. It's called Cabernet.
So have you done any other fairs?
I do the Hillcrest Farmers Market every Sunday from 9 to 1, and I've been there since January.
I went to your website.
Oh yeah?
Mhm.
How'd you like it?
I liked it very much.
I'm still working on it. It's
Well,
kind of
that's-
a work in
that's probably
yeah, it's a work
ongoing.
in progress. I also teach candle making classes at the UCSD Craft Center. It's in this brochure here. I purchase all of my supplies for the wax and fragrances, fragrance oils. I purchase them from Barrett. It's a candle manufacturing company out of Washington. And then I ordered the essential oils. All the candles are blended with either essential oils or fragrance oils or a combination of both.
What kind of wax do you use?
I do a blend of paraffin and beeswax or all natural beeswax, and the containers are blended with soy wax. These are the travel tins. They run $8.50 or 2 for $15. I'll even get a little bee. That's no go.
That's kind of different.
I don't make the bumblebees. I would like to someday.
Well,
all the
busy.
labels are printed on my computer, so I do everything by hand.
You do these yourself?
Mhm.
You're doing very nice.
I personally am being very selective when it comes to approving candle companies, but I think you make a really good product.
Here's a few other things, if you'd like to see it. This is the tapers. It's a molded plastic mold that I pour the beeswax into it. Once it's removed, I then dip it back into the beeswax to finish it off, and then I level it down so it looks like it's been twisted. This one hasn't been finished. I would then cut the bottom wick, and it would be leveled on a hot pan to level it off for a taper. Can you see photographs? These are the melting pots that I use. This is one of my customers. I didn't have actual photograph of me making candles, so I just brought something to represent the store. This is the front of the store, and I work behind it. This has all of my supplies. I also have other photographs of the molds. This is what they would look like after I've prepped them. And this is how they set before the wax is poured. Just see that. It's all threaded through. The wick is dipped in beeswax first, cooled, and then worked through the mold. Would you like to see the other products that I started making with beeswax? This is a lotion stick. I hand pour this as well. I tried to start doing gift sets, so if I do like a Cabernet candle, I started making a Cabernet soap. The lotion sticks are blended with beeswax and vanilla.
What is that?
A deodorant. It's a lotion stick, and that's also made with beeswax.
booth, what are you gonna like a theme? Like you have a basket. Are you gonna? Do you have any like ideas about how you're gonna display your items?
Usually, the booth, I do 3 tables. It's either you walk into it, depending on the size of the booth, or if I'm on a corner, I'll do tables. Everything's done in the baskets.
In baskets?
Layered all with crates. So it's very kind of organic looking, and then it's just packed full with candles. I'll do, each section is broken up, like if it's rosemary. Each batch I make a new batch every day, so there's always something fresh. And I'll do like the rosemary soap and then the rosemary candles, and they'll be displayed together. And they usually offer about 20 different types of candle fragrances at a market. I want to some of these too. This is blended with an essential oil. These are receipts for essential oils that I did in San Diego. Also the glycerin, I'm doing the glycerin-based soap. This is a company that I buy the wick from, some of the fragrance oils as well as the wax and some of my packaging materials. Everything I do gift wrap, it comes in a bag with tissue paper and ribbon. I'm really geared towards gift, I guess, the gift-giving person, so everything is gift wrapped with a card, tissue paper, or in a box with ribbon. This, if you want to make yourself and stuff. I'm so nervous. This was the first market that I did 3 years ago. Just to give you an idea, it probably took me about 3 months to make all those. But all the tables are dressed with material. I usually do a red or a green.
I think one of our issues now is that we have so many candles and so many soaps at this point.
bet.
And the last people that we did approve, they had such a unique thing. So I think it comes down to if it is that much more unique than anything else that we currently have, I think.
I should have brought actually one. All the candles, like I said, the beeswax, which is very hard to find. I know a lot of people are constantly looking for them, and they do come to my store a lot for them. The chunky candle, all the fragrances I have, the specialty ones I have over 20. They range from Desert Moon, Cabernet, Desert Sage. I do a Wildflower. They're all signature fragrances, and then the fact that they're all blended with essential oils and beeswax, I think it's not very common. Most people just use paraffin for their candles.
Mostly at craft shows, that's what you see is paraffin.
Yeah, and I've really tried. In the last 2 years, I started coming up with recipes to break up the use of paraffin. So 80% of the candles do have the beeswax in them, and I will be switching to soy wax in January. That wasn't an option for me when I started making candles, so I'm definitely switching over. I also have a list of prices if you'd like to see.
Yeah, we have that. Okay.
Candle people, soap
There's a
people
lot of
think.
us,
Scott's
huh?
the candle expert.
Well, I like the product. I think it's a little more, because it's beeswax also, it just has a nice feel to it, just the whole line. I like it. I like personally.
Yeah,
And I'm being very selective about candle
Yeah,
approval at this time.
I do everything by hand. My shop and workspace is opened Tuesday through Sunday, and I'm there every day with the exception of Sunday when I'm at the Hillcrest Market.
Well, I'm going to make a motion that we approve Beesworks for VillageFest.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Oh.
None?
Thank you. Thank you so much. May I leave you some candles?
Absolutely.
To sample? I love this one. It's yours.
I love this one. It smells
That
so
one by far is the best seller. That
it really
one
smells good.
everybody loves it.
Thank you.
And I rarely, just to let you know too, I rarely make the same type of candle twice. It'll be Cabernet, but I'll change the colors all the time, and I change the sizes all the time
Dude,
too.
it smells so good.
I can smell it from clear.
It did smell nice.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
pretty picky
Yeah,
about your
and
nose,
it's
I
very
know.
strong. It's got a good aroma.
Good luck. Was she leaving all that stuff?
No, I'm not leaving all that stuff.
Wait, you forgot.
This is
this.
Roasted corn.
Thank you. Thank you. And you know, should I?
I want some roasted corn.
I know that he likes it. I'll leave this for you guys. You don't want this.
Hi. My name is Emily Donaldson with Roasted Corn Seasoned Your Way, and I would love to sell roasted corn at your VillageFest if approved. I have pictures of our corn roaster. It holds up to 100 years of corn. It's self-contained. It has 3 sinks on it. And we cook the corn for 20 minutes at 550 degrees. We serve it with butter or without butter.
Like kind of like the State Fair style.
Yeah, and then they can put seasonings on it. Ranges from garlic salt to lemon pepper to chili seasoning, whatever you like. Here's some pictures of the corn. We have insurance. We can list you as additional insured. Copy of my seller's permit.
It's corn on the cob.
I personally love this corn. I do. Every time I go to a
There
fair,
you
I
got
always
it.
buy this corn. It's so good. I'm really looking forward to it. If we
Sounds
get
a little
that far,
corny
so.
to me.
That's what my grandfather said. Okay. What I'm passing around here is just a couple different pictures of how we set it up. If we had it on a corner, we'd like to put the roaster behind the tent. And this is the 12 by 16 setting, because I know that you said that the dimensions were 12 by 16.
Mr. Chairman,
Corner, yeah.
Corner on a corner.
You might end up on a corner.
That's fine.
Do you have a corner?
It's a guy thing. I don't know. I'm sitting here just quiet. I'm not getting involved.
Do you have a corner on the market?
It's got
Yo.
corn.
I'm a little confused.
You're gonna have this market cornered because there aren't any other corn guys.
And if you have a concern, okay, could you finish? If you have a concern with the kettle corn and the roasted corn, they do really well together. They're really not competitive. People love both of them
Oh, I don't think
together.
they
No, one's a
anything
meal,
like-
one's a dessert. Sounds
She's
good
gonna
to me.
She's gonna be there the whole time.
This is the
they're
color
so
of
good.
our skirting, and we have a white tent, so I know you said you want to see colors, so it's a forest green.
I'll make
It's
a
pretty
motion.
simple.
I'll make a motion. We approve roasted corn.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
When are you
None.
starting?
Can I start this week?
Start right now, sounds like.
Bring samples, really. Yeah, free corn for all you guys.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Babes Studio? Babs? Excuse me. Babes. Could you pronounce that name for me?
Okay, Babs.
Okay, Babs. Okay. Let me make sure.
Great.
Yes, good afternoon. My name is Okay Babs from Okay Babs Studio. And I have a samples of my work. It's made with soil directly from the earth. This is another one. Bass player, acrylic on canvas. also linear canvas like burlap. I make lithographs from my originals. These are samples. Piano player.
What do those sell for? Lithographs.
$125 print. Sax. They are limited editions. This is a print from this one right here. And I got one other one framed up.
So in your booth, you'll have a variety of original works, lithographs, framed pieces.
Yes, I do. I have prints available in case somebody wants to choose his own frame. Because sometimes customers just want a specific kind of frame, which matches their own decoration.
Are they all signed?
They are signed and numbered, except some are open. The one I have here is not signed, but the rest are signed. But it has an embossing seal from the studio. Some other originals framed, chalk pastel on paper.
They're very nice. They're really. I like.
Another original.
He says, yeah. You do all the artwork, correct?
Yes.
You do all the painting.
They are mine. And the original of the one that was framed is right here, chalk pastel.
I think those
So
would
I
go very
have
well.
smaller pieces also. The chalk pastel chroma. Somebody plays saxophone. Still chalk. Garland.
That all looks nice.
Very talented.
Do you have a motion?
Yes, I make a motion that we accept OK Babs under the rules and regulations of VillageFest.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Opposed?
That's very nice.
They're very
Good.
nice.
Those will be beautiful on the street.
So pictures where I was painting,
Uh-huh.
the receipt of my materials.
They're very nice.
He's not kind of half finished.
He's been sculpting that since he went outside and left you guys.